All right, wind sound warning. But there's some stuff to talk about. We'll get over here a little bit more out of the wind first. Nothing has really been done this week. Been extremely busy getting things, well, organized elsewhere. And then this coming week, I'm going to finally organize some things around here. Was going to do it last week, or excuse me, this previous week, but that kind of fell through. And Tucker will be here more often now, and we're also getting our roof work done, so that's kind of nice. So where's there a spot to talk about this real fast? Because so let's see here. So you guys gonna see my ugly mug. So all right, so hopefully you can see both of us in the camera because I don't have the tripod out. We're gonna do a name change. A lot of stuff has fallen through unexpectedly. Nothing bad, but some plans for the reproduction stuff, we found out some legalities that's involved with those, and it's not very pretty, isn't it? It was a business adventure. We talked about a lot of that stuff. The custom bodies and everything, yeah, that's still going to be a thing, but that we pushed off for quite some time. So we're going to name change from DirtCat Automotive and Restoration to the DirtCat Brothers, because we'll also be more open with a lot of things in that regard, because we're trying to do something, you know, more on a professional level. We'll still document stuff and everything, you know, comparisons and all that, but just stuff will be changed up in a certain kind of demeanor. Nothing, I don't know how to really say it, just be ourselves in honesty. Because this year I tried to get things organized, and well, look, the cars and vehicles are still, they're still sitting there. Yeah, they're trying to organize stuff, try to get things going, try to get all these licenses, you know, to do reproduction stuff, and some of it's costly, some of it's not. A lot of stuff just kind of fell through. So some kits and everything that we can offer in the future, but even that is a different thing of its own. I know a lot of people's like
research it more. That way.
Yeah, the kits and stuff, we'll research it, but reproduction stuff, I know a lot of people's like, oh, I do it all the time and blah blah. I was like, well, how we want to do it on a professional level and build stuff up for the home business thing, or at least one outlet of it, there's an iceberg. There's a massive iceberg. I found just found out a lot of stuff, and yeah. So we're just gonna be ourselves, work on the cars, you know, continue documenting reality, whatever the heck that was in my eye. And yeah, I don't know how to really say this or present it, because we've been talking and building it up for over a year and a half now, or something like that. And yeah, it's hopefully I can kind of get them at an angle here without the sun glaring. But yeah, I guess we'll just go back to working on the car. Yeah, working on the cars, being ourselves and working on things, because everyone knows we're about ready to work on stuff. But reason why, you know, admitting now, reason why I backtracked on a lot of stuff this year, because I was trying to get stuff going in official while, you know, cleaning up the property and everything. Wasn't quite sure how to say that and advertise such things. So yeah, it's a learning experience. So I don't know. You learn a lot, don't you? But he's a lot of our stuff, especially with his, is still going to go through. But with our brand name, with DirtCat Brothers, that's yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just dragging it on now. So yeah, found out a lot of stuff. So since you're here, Yes, this is actually it's about the 56, about the 428. Kind of want to
The Park Lane?
yeah, the 56.
Oh, yeah.
I forget. We got multiple 56s.
Yeah,
It's about
that was not gonna get super covered yet.
No, it
That's gonna get the motor out of that Jag.
of what it was is yeah, it's pretty much gonna be a car talk. We found out having a 428 Super Cobra Jet paired up with a really good C6 transmission, but with a low what kind of cam was it? Like a sub cam or I can't remember what he said.
I can't remember now either.
Yeah, we'll have
wrote it down.
Yeah, we wrote it down somewhere. But a really good C6 transmission will not get torn up if you build it up properly for the 428 Super Cobra Jet. Because he wants to have that as an automatic, because if you turn it to a 4-speed, it ruins the value on it.
The value's actually decreasing.
Yes, which is kind of strange. There's also something too about the 390s Cobra Jets and Super Cobra Jets. People are telling me online they don't exist.
Made 'em.
Yeah, they made them. There's special builds. There's a lot of stuff around them. There's a lot of naysayers, and let me say this: don't rely on the books and stuff that's online, because Ford, Chevrolet, and Dodge made a lot of stuff that's not in the books. We've said that multiple times, and people, don't believe us because, I don't know how to really say that. It's just when it might be a couple weeks. We know where a 390 Super Cobra Jet is, and that's our relative. He has one. It's specially built to be a Super Cobra Jet by the factory.
It had something to do with the 4-bolt mains on the back.
Yeah, something. Yeah, you remember it. Something to do with the full 4-bolt mains. A little bit, not with the bore. It was with the crankshaft as well, wasn't it? The crank. With a 427 or something, or 428.
Yeah, you put a 427, 428 in that.
Yeah, because there's not much different, because it's just the same block family.
Same block. It's just like that 427 over there. It has a 428 crank sitting in it.
Yeah, and then once I get stuff sorted out, then we're going to pull out the beast. And since now we got a cherry picker, we can actually hold it up and do the redo some stuff on the engine.
Yep.
So with the small talk bit things out of the way,
I kind of got a major itch to get that thing back going.
Yeah, because this week I'll work a little bit more on the 42 Cadillac while straightening stuff up, because when he comes home, then he could just come on out and work on something to what he can around his work. Gosh, I don't know what to really say. This week has been terrible. I know people.
This one here won't take long to do either.
No.
I already have a 460 ready to go in it.
Yep, and you just need to get the extra leaf spring in the front, so that way it handles it so it doesn't break.
That's like I do, beef up the leaf springs.
Yep, beef up the leaf springs.
I'm not going to soup it up. I'm just going to leave the 4-barrel on it. Kind of figured, pick up this light. That'll scare you enough.
Yep. Yeah, so I guess, let's see.
Big challenge is trying to figure out how to fit that Jaguar engine down in that 56.
Well, since we're right here, let's do a little bit of engine talk since we're on that. Because we're right here and we'll compare stuff. Because I got some weeds right here to move, because I got some 2x4s right here. Because we might as well highlight this a little bit more with the kit car over there, because we rarely ever talk about this 56. And there's no... Okay. So, what kind of a Y block did this originally have? Was it like a 292?
I don't remember. I never really researched it.
Yeah.
I just liked the body style and I bought it.
Yeah,
It was originally going to be the first car I was ever going to buy until that 66 came into view, and then I eventually...
Yeah, your 66
he still had
Galaxy.
this down there, so I went ahead and bought it.
Yep, and this car, you were originally going to do something else with it. Were you going to put the 460 down in it at first, or something else?
Couldn't remember.
Okay. But with this car, it's just the same kind of firewall as the 56 Park Lane, with a few differences, because this is a lower tier. you know, elimination plate right here for the AC, because there'll be more of a bigger plate right here for it. But right here, because what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get around the springs right here, the support springs with the engine, because gosh, what else was it?
We're gonna have to modify some stuff.
Yeah, gonna have to modify some stuff on here. I wish I had the weeds out of the way, because we've been wanting to talk about this car for a while, get into the spotlight. I was wanting to talk about Cherry Bomb Victoria today, but our workers are over there that are working on the roof, and they're loud. I mean, nothing, that is just the equipment. Yeah, it's just equipment and everything. That's no big deal. But with this, let's see here. Having issues, I guess. Yeah, it happens, you know. So let's see here. Don't you bounce too far. I don't want you hitting Vicky. There we go. So let's see here. Kind of just want to slide it forward, or
yeah, pick it up, slide it.
Yep. Now, as you can see, this engine is pretty good sized. It's 327 or something. What was it? 3 something?
I don't remember. I know I never really fully looked into it, but I know this engine here made this car go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Yes.
And I was originally thinking about putting it down in that 36 Chevy Coupe over there, and I got to thinking, oh,
first it was the 36 Chevy Coupe, and then the 56 Catalina.
No, I was thinking about putting it down in that 34 Pontiac sedan.
Oh gosh.
And I got to thought that's
I didn't know that
kill myself.
part.
So
Yeah.
I kind of figured that one's sitting out. I don't have to dig those two out. So that's
Yeah.
plus it should be a heavy enough car where it should handle it.
Yeah, here, let's wiggle this thing back just a little bit more so I can get right here. You know what? We can just drop that thing.
Yeah, if I want to save it.
Oh yeah, because you want to use it for a sign. So in any case, yeah, because we never really talked about this thing at all. He found kits online to eliminate a lot of the stuff for the older cars.
Yes, all you need, you don't need this wire harness.
Yeah.
Some of it you might.
Oh, what the heck was that? Yeah, something over there is in the weeds.
But all you need to save is the computer for the transmission, and then make a special wire harness.
Yes. He knows more about this than I do, but the Jaguar V8 4.0, and I'm trying to get a decent angle here, because look how big this thing is. This is literal engine, because we're going to have to take it out, everything that's involved with it, clean the transmission, the engine mounts to the unibody, everything, and then figure stuff around for the 56. We may have to, you know, of course, obviously customize some stuff, you know, like we said, but we don't know the full extent just yet, because when we take this out, we'll have to crate it up along with the transmission, and then we'll have to get these cars side by side, do a lot of measurements to make sure that
what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the front clip off that thing, have this engine out, and just set her down in and see what I need to do.
well, yeah, but we're going to compare before then, just get a general idea, because I'll put that on wheels. Reason why I'm getting the 42 Cadillac, you know, to roll around. So they're having a lot of issues. Laughing and giggling as they go along. Daredevils. So in any case, this is a very big engine. There's a lot of valve. There's a lot of everything there.
Twin overhead cams is what it is.
Yes. This car came from Florida originally, and it was also came from a factory governor on it too.
Yes, they're supposed to be governed at 140 miles an hour.
Yes.
And I know it'll do it because I found the speeding ticket in the trunk, in the glove box.
Yes, it was maxed out, but
And
only
the
at the
Jaguar
governor.
dealer, this one actually has 170 on the speedometer, And I talked to a retired Jaguar dealer, and he says if the car says it on it, it will do it.
Yes. So the only thing that's left, because this car be here for almost 2 years after some other things happened, and we're just now finally working on the cars. I know we've been trying to do that and saying it for a while, and I keep saying it like a broken record, but now is really the high time to do stuff. But I don't know how this winter's going to go, since we're changing ourselves to DirtCat, you know, the DirtCat brothers. We're originally going to go with DirtCat and Dirt Wolf, me DirtCat, him Dirt Wolf, but Dirt Wolf name is actually copyrighted, and I already got the DirtCat name, so I was like, well, figured why not. And plus too, with some other stuff that we're going to make in the future, I don't think people would appreciate DirtCat Automotive and restoration on it. So after this video, after a couple days, you'll see the name change, and I'll make a posting on it and everything. What else is there to talk about the car besides
well, I didn't junk everything. I took off this car I saved.
Yeah, and the kit stuff, with the wires that we originally showed that went clear in the back here, and who knows how many fuse boxes.
Yeah, there's quite a few. Here, one on each side of the seat up there, some in the trunk. Oh my God.
Yeah, because even this center console we're going to have to save back.
Maybe.
Well, oh, maybe? Okay. Well, of course, too, it also depends how it sits down.
There's a different gauge of steel than that 56.
Well, save it back for a pattern.
It'll be a pattern.
Yeah. But,
so you look at the size of that hub.
Yeah. And you can actually, you know, we'll save back the pedals, but they won't go into the 56. Gosh. Don't know if we're going to have to shave the firewall on the 56 yet or not.
Well, that one's going to be customized.
Yeah.
That'll probably be one of the few cars out here that will.
Okay, so we're definitely going to have to possibly shave the firewall on the 56 Customline.
To make this engine and transmission fit in that car, you're going to have to.
Okay.
There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, because you got a lot of that stuff in your noggin to remember. Because this is your project, and I'm trying to remember everything about it.
I'm just trying to figure out what I want to put that rear end up in.
Oh, yeah, the independent. Yeah, the wind's picking up. I'll probably have to stop here very shortly. Well, it ain't gonna hurt it, I know that, but since I got the cherry picker, I can pick it up more easily now. Because this is an independent rear axle?
Yeah, split axle.
Yes, independent split axle. And
what you usually see in those hot rod magazines, they sell those things specifically for street rods and stuff. So yeah,
gosh, it's
saving that.
What was it? Tempered steel bolts that held it onto that back of that Jaguar, wasn't it?
That grade 8 stuff, are you talking?
Or whatever it was.
Those grade stuff.
Okay, yeah, it was something. I can't remember now. But yeah, this wait, was that the VIN number on the top of that stupid thing for the car? Yeah, get over there and look before I get too close, because I don't know if I'm going to have to hide it or not. All right.
It could be just be for what it is.
Yeah, it could be the ratio number too. But yeah, this will be used for something as well, for an older vehicle.
That might actually fit one of those cars in the 30s. It will.
Well, which one?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
I know, that's the thing. We're finally getting around to stuff again, but now on a full scale.
Yeah, when I was cutting that car in two, looking underneath, I thought the drive shaft was taken out.
Yeah.
I got through that thing so easy, it was ridiculous. But
Yep.
I don't need the drive shaft anyways, because as long as I got the universal for both ends, right there's that's all I need.
Yep. So, yeah, with the kit car and everything that's going on, I'm going to try to get stuff situated. Because I'm going to try to get the 67 Mustang situated to where I can yank the engine out of that and the transmission, and then put it over there on the line for the time being. And then, because it's going to be in the front, then we'll just carefully yank it out and all that stuff, like I said in the previous video.
It's locked up. I'll put that back in storage for the time being.
Yeah, but the transmission's a 3-speed. But we don't know what condition that 3-speed is in.
Yeah, but
because the entire
289's not going to go back down in.
Yeah, because the entire front clip needs to be replaced because it's all rotted out.
I know where I can get replacement parts.
Oh yeah, that one is one website.
They still make the small block stuff and stuff for the big blocks.
Yeah, which is also interesting too. We found out that Ford did this to 289s, which kind of changed my view on them. They had supercharged kits for them back in the day.
You can make a 289 scream.
Yeah, but I was always told that they're a trash engine. But when I did more research on some stuff, I can't remember, like 67 or something. But the cheap throwaway engine is what I've always been told by a lot of people. But when I found the supercharger kit and what they did for those, and a lot of those old 289s were heavy duty, it changed my tune on them. It just like almost favoritism, like the 318s.
No, actually, instead of keep it 289, just turn that thing into a little stroker.
Yeah, and they say they're just as good as the 318 strokers from Mopar. But of course, I'd rather get a 318 Mopar and stroke the living snot out of it.
Yeah, but that one over there is not.
Yeah. So, gosh, what else do we want to talk about with this kit car? Because that's what it really is. We took a normal car and it's going to be a kit car.
Yeah, well, it's good. I went on my first
let me get closer to you so the wind's not drowning you out.
When I get vacation, I'll more finish stripping this out.
Yeah.
And if you look at the way the harnesses are,
yeah,
you gotta have patience.
Yeah, get kind of a close up here. It's a wiring nightmare.
Yeah, technically I'm an electrician, and I don't think I really want to.
No, and he knows how to actually wire up stuff properly, not like a pro or anything, but professionally. And we'll show how to do that in the future. So, let's see here. Other than that, it's just dirty. We'll go over diagrams, stuff with this, and then next week you're going to see the Cadillac and some other things being brought back into the picture.
Which caddy?
I forgot the Sedan Nat Coupe Fastback, or Sedan Nat Fastback Coupe is what it's called.
Back to that 69, we just have to do a few little things till she starts up.
Yep, it'll stay over here, but I gotta ask a relative if he still has those one trash tires so that I could just kind of put it on it so we can roll it around. Because this week, with that one thing that's coming on Tuesday, you know, I'll be kind of in and out of the house. Oh gosh, look at the sand gnats flying. But yeah, so pretty much too long, didn't listen. Name changing to DirtCat Brothers. Advertised that for a while. Wouldn't be surprised if we'll change it within this Sunday. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change it by Sunday night. So before this video is uploaded, we'll be changing it. So hashtag will still remain the same, DirtCat Auto and Resto, because it's there. It's been there for a couple. Yeah, it's been there for a couple years. So yeah, that's what happens in the business field when something happens and comes along, and when something comes along, stuff happens, and that's what happened. It happened. I don't know what to say on it. I don't know how to word it. It's still kind of frustrating, but we're going through all those extra steps and stuff. I know people are like, oh no, it's not. It's like, no, I've spoken with an attorney about it, and yeah, more bad news than good. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. Anything else that you want to add? Because we're just kind of picking at straws with this video.
It's gonna be interesting sizing that thing up.
Yep, and this coming week, I really need to get a caliper and see what big of bolts those are in the back of the 42 Caddy.
Got one in my work truck.
Well, you're going to go back on the road, and I'm going to be working on that later in the week.
Well, where I'm going, I ain't gonna be using it.
Yeah, just in case.
I just got some wiring stuff to do.
Yeah, so let me get you guys kind of situated up right here. And just kind of put the hood back on. And was like, oh wow, look at us, we're putting on a car hood. But that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. I don't know what else to really say. A lot of stuff constantly happens.
With me being gone 3 to 4 weeks at a time don't help either.
No, because when I'm doing other stuff, you can also be out here too, doing things towards everything. It's just hard and difficult to build stuff by yourself, and hard and difficult to manage everything by yourself. That's why I keep asking for subscribers. No money, no way, shape, or form. No memberships, no nothing. So, you know what? I ain't gonna show the. You know what? Yeah, I guess I better. Cause you know, gosh, we've been talking about a lot of stuff over time, and gosh, an element. I don't know how much more we can really milk this when stuff gets in the way. Yeah, I gotta get a socket for that sucker, because this is reverse, turns that way along with the other side. But yeah, I don't know what else to really say. It's just trying to get stuff going and everything, try to build the channel. But yeah, I know I said it before, last year, you know, I'm gonna finally work on cars, and like, oh, now this year it's like, yeah, well, finally gonna work on cars. I got all the stuff to do this. We got almost all the stuff for everything else. So yeah, pretty much in the end. Anything else that you want to add?
Not really.
All right, and yeah, now the wind goes down, but whatever. Okay, so I guess that's pretty much that. And the sand gnats are getting pretty bad.
Yeah, you can see them all the way over to the other 56.
They're everywhere. It looks like snow. Well, I guess I better get inside before I inhale too many of them. So, pretty much name change, a little bit more spotlight on the kit car, and try to get things organized so like stuff can go forward, but everything keeps getting in the way. Trying to grow this channel, and yeah, should have been a lot higher on a lot of things, but it no one to blame but myself, because you know, try to manage all the stuff. So not doing that for a pity thing. It just, you know, real life crappy sometimes. So alrighty, I'll leave the video there and see what comes of everything. So y'all have a good night. Take care and stay safe. See you later, and thanks again for support.